So today in grammar, we're going to continue the second lesson. Yesterday in grammar, we talked about comparative adjectives. And we learned if we're comparing two things, what do we have to do to our adjective? What do we have to do to our adjective? Tyson, you remember? If we're comparing two things, John, go back out and come back in with your message. We're going to compare two things. So let's review your memory. We have adjectives or adverbs that we can compare. And we know that adjectives describe the nouns and adverbs describe the verbs. We know that. So we learned there's the positive degree, there's the comparative, and then we learned that yesterday there's also the superlative. And that's what we're going to learn today. Now, if you only compare two things, for example, the be and the verb. I'm not going to say the be is small than the verb. What am I going to say, Tyson?
Smaller.
Smaller. So what did I add to my adjective?
ER.
ER. So yesterday we learned if we compare two things, we need to add...
ER.
Everybody say it.
ER.
ER. Okay. Now today we're going to learn the superlative. It's a very hard word. It looks like super, but we don't say superlative. It's superlative. So this degree is used to compare three or more objects, people, or places. So if you look here, I have a ladybug, a fly, and a grasshopper. The ladybug is cuter than the fly, but the grasshopper is the cutest of them all. So, I can't say the cuter of them all. Would that make sense? No. I have to say cutest because I'm comparing him to all of them, and there's three of them. So if there's three or more, we have to add EST. EST, okay? Now, look at these butterflies. How many butterflies are there? Everybody count them right now.
4.
Everybody count them. All right, how many butterflies?
5.
Okay, so there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I look at this yellow one, I can say the yellow butterfly is prettier than the blue. So I'm only comparing the two. So I'm going to take my word pretty and drop the Y and add I, and then I'm going to add ER because I'm going to compare them to. But the pink butterfly is the prettiest of them all. So when I look at all of them, you guys said there was 5 of them, so I have to use S, E-S-T. And again, on the word pretty, I drop the Y and add I, and then E-S-T. Good job. Now, just remember, if I have the positive degree, that means it's the normal one. So if I have the word smart, who guys, I should say, as a second grade class, can you tell me what would be the comparative degree altogether? Ready?
Smartest.
Oh, I can only do no comparative.
Smart.
Addie, do you not know? No? Okay, guys, some of you are not saying it all together. We have smart. What would we go next?
Smartest. Smartest.
Stop. Stop. Some of you are just guessing. We have one thing normal. If we compare two, what would it be, Briley? What? If we're comparing two things, and I have the word smart, what would be the word if I have two things that I'm comparing that is smart? What is it, guys?
Smarter.
Smarter. And then what would be the superlative degree? Everybody?
Smartest.
Smartest. Good job. So again, smart, smarter, smartest. Okay? All right. Now, if I have small, what What would be the comparative one? Everybody?
Smaller.
Smaller. And what would be the superlative? Everybody?
Smallest.
Smallest. Good job. Good job. Okay. If I have young,
Younger.
comparative,
Younger.
good job. And what would be the superlative?
Youngest.
Good job. Awesome. Cute little baby there. Okay, now, please give me the blank apple. The big, bigger, biggest. Lily, what do you think? Please give me the blank apple. Biggest. Now, we don't know how many we're comparing, but if you're wanting the biggest apple, you're not going to say, please give me the big apple. Please give me the bigger apple. Please give me the biggest apple. Okay? So sometimes you have to read the rest of the sentence in order to figure it out, okay? Ben is the blank boy that I have ever met. So, thinking about kind, kinder, kindest. So we're comparing Ben to all the boys that have ever been met. Raylan, what do you think? Kindest. Ben is the kindest boy that I've ever met. So put it back in the sentence and see if it makes sense. Good job, Raylan. Jack is the blank basketball player of the season. Now think of your basketball team. You probably just don't have one or two people on your team. So we can't use good, better. Now look at this one. Who thinks they know what it should be? Journey? Sometimes we're going to have to say the best. Now there's some words, guys, like the word good. Like I might say good job to you guys, or I might say that was good, but can I say gooder? No. There's some words you can't just add an ER because they don't sound right, they don't make sense, they're not even a word. So this is one of those words, good. I can't say gooder. Can I say goodest? No, that's not even a word either. Same with fun. That's a hard one. If I say let's have some fun, or if I say funner, is that a word?
No.
Or funnest? No. So there's some words you have to totally change it. Now we're not going to worry about those, but I wanted to show you that. Kaden.
Like sometimes my cousin says I'm gooder than you.
Yeah. Is your cousin little?
No.
No, is he big? And he still says gooder?
Yeah, 7.
He's 7. Well, he is a little bit younger than you.
me.
So, Kaden, what are you going to have to tell him? The correct
Word is better.
word is better. Definitely. Good example. Because some kids, or even little kids, when they're still learning how to speak and still learning the correct grammar, sometimes they say words that are not quite right.
Oh.
Lila?
Like preschoolers.
Yeah, like preschoolers. Like maybe like your brother. Okay, Tyson.
I know this answer.
What is it, Tyson?
The best.
The best. You're right.
I
Jack
knew
is the
it.
best basketball player this season. Okay. All right. So today on your worksheet, let's practice this skill, a superlative. Oh,
There's a quiz.
just a second, guys. I thought I had some. Hold on. Mrs. Murphy had some issues with my computer, and guess what? My grammar folder totally disappeared. And I did not get it out. I think it went to my garbage can, and I couldn't undo it. So let me just look really quickly in here. Let me look. And my computer is kind of going funny. There it is. I gotta pull it out of the garbage. Okay, woofda. I didn't want that in the garbage. I know, I bumped something and it went right in the garbage. Okay, give me, oh, I don't want that. I just did that with you guys. Let's try this one more time. Let me get the right.
It's page 137. And it is
List, please. Okay. I know which page it is. I just need to find the right document, please. Why is that not showing up? No. it is. Okay, woof, done. Okay, on this, it says you can use adjectives to compare more than two nouns. Add est to an adjective to compare more than two nouns. So for example, this mountain is the tallest one of all. When you see of all, you know you have to add est. Okay, I'm going to draw sticks for you guys to come up here. We're going to do 3 of them together, and then just like yesterday, I want you to do 3 on your own, okay? So, I will draw some sticks to make it fair. What we have to do, the directions say, underline the adjective that compares in each sentence, and then write it on the line. So read number 1 for us nice and loud. Layla. Lorna, I believe Lorna
has the biggest backpack.
Good. So, Lila, what is the adjective that's comparing? The superlative adjective.
Biggest.
The biggest. Good job. So underline it. Come up, Lila. And then write it on the line. Mason, I just gave that to you. I will not give you another one. Mason, when you ask for another eraser, I'll say no, because you just destroyed that. Look at that. All right, biggest. So she's comparing the backpack she has now to the backpack she has had. So she's had more than 2. So you have to have biggest. And we have to double that G because it's short. Because if we don't, it's going to be biggest. That E is going to jump over and make it the I long, and then the word would be biggest.
And that's a nonsense word.
And it's not a word. It's a nonsense word. It's fine. It's okay, Lila. Okay, number 2. Read that for us nice and loud. Addie.
Yay! I was crossing my finger.
Okay, read it for us, Addie.
Dad will carry the heaviest tent.
Good. Heaviest tent. All right. So what is the adjective? Good. Our base word is heavy, but it ends in a Y. H-E-A-V-Y. We have to drop the Y and add I-E-S-T.
Do you want me to circle heavy?
If you want to box it,
Yeah.
is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So usually heavy ends in a Y, but we have to drop the Y and add I-E-S-T.
Heavy.
Box it over where you underlined it. Maybe. Box it there.
Here?
Yep. And then, perfect. And then above the Y, the I, would you just put a Y? Perfect. Number 3. Read that one for us, Charlotte.
I was crossing my finger.
You were 2? Awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking.
This, Charlotte,
This is
warmest coat ever worn. This is the warmest coat I have ever worn. So Charlotte, come up here. Which word is the superlative adjective? Good job. She found warmest. So she's comparing the coat she's had to all the coats that she's ever had. And I bet she's had more than 2. So sometimes they don't tell you an exact number, but you have to figure out that it's going to be more than 2.
I do have a lot of coats.
Yeah.
Most of us.
Most of you probably do.
I have like 10.
Okay.
I got 20.
Now on the next one. I didn't ask you how many coats you have. Okay, on the next one, I want you, on your own, I will read it, but I want you to underline the superlative adjective and then write it on the line. Number 4 says the coldest place on a mountain is at the top. So underline the superlative adjective and write it on the line, please. Number 5. We will climb the tallest mountain in Colorado. So find the superlative adjective, underline it, and put it on the line. And the last one, number 6. Are you the youngest person to reach the top? So find the superlative adjective, underline it, and then write it on the line. Thumbs up if you think comparative and superlative adjectives adding ER and EST is not too bad. Thumbs up. Thumbs sideways if you think that they're okay. And thumbs down if you think they're kind of difficult. No, just your thumb, not your mouth. How do you feel about them? Thumbs up if they're good. Okay, sideways, thumbs down if you need to learn more. Okay, perfect. Now tomorrow for grammar, we will do an IXL skill on this. So we'll practice this skill again tomorrow. Okay? Instead of doing a worksheet tomorrow, we're gonna do IXL. Okay. All right, make sure your pink grammar is done, put it underneath, and then get out your blue spelling. Riley, you wanna come back up here?